Morning Lines, number 74. Hey, Donald Trump now blames Mike Pence for the January 6th insurrection. Yeah, that's like blaming a weatherman for Hurricane Katrina, or Jill Biden for the president falling off his bike, or blaming Eva Braun for World War II, or Donald Trump for rigged elections. Wait a second, that last one's legit. Hey, George Santos has filed papers to run for re-election to the House of Representatives. Yeah, his re-election bid will add a new word to our electoral lexicon. Candidate fraud. Yeah, as opposed to election fraud, candidate fraud. Yeah, the man is so dishonest that when they swore him in the first time, he raised his husband's hand. Hey, it turns out that rats in New York City are getting COVID now. Yeah, I thought the only rats who came down with COVID were in prison. Hey, the reason that then the question becomes, should we vaccinate rats? I don't know. You ever try to stick a needle in the upper arm of a rat? Hey, March Madness starts tomorrow. I always thought March Madness sounded like some kind of silly demonstration, like a march protesting prickly heat. You know, I mean yeah, something like that. Hey, today is the Ides of March. That's right, the Ides of March, March 15th. That's the day that Brutus stabbed Caesar. You know, I always thought Brutus was a strange word because I always thought Brutus was just how you said Trump in Latin. And now it turns out that 51% of Americans want Pete Buttigieg to resign as Secretary of Transportation. Yeah, either that or maybe Pete Buttigieg should just be the Secretary of Trans. Yeah, something like that. Hey, the Navy has renamed two ships that were formerly named after events linked to the Confederacy. That's right. So my question is, why didn't they just rename the Confederate statues too instead of taking them all down? Yeah, does anybody really remember what Robert E. Lee looked like? And Argentina has had to suspend poultry exports because of bird flu. That's right. Even Argentina's ambassador was recalled because it turned out he was just too chicken. And President Biden approved a new drilling for oil in an Alaskan wildlife preserve. That's right. Yeah, it promises to be the biggest search for oil in America since John Travolta switched to the dry look. And that is the Morning Lines number 74.